Hello and welcome, Janet Beckers here with your wonderful Web TV tip of the week, and today we're going to be talking about emails. Specifically, how do you choose the right company to host and manage your emails for you? So I've got 3 different criteria for you to have a look at to make that decision. I'm going to share that with you now. Before we start talking about email programs and how to manage which ones to choose, first of all, let's look at just a couple of definitions so we're both on the same page, okay? So first of all, with emails, you have emails and we have autoresponders. So let's look at the difference. Number one, with emails, you just need a program that is going to have a way for you to be able to collect email addresses from on your website and for them to be all added into one database that allows you to then go and write emails and send out a broadcast to people. So you write an email that goes out to every single person who you've collected onto your email list. Number one. The other one is autoresponders, and an autoresponder means that when somebody joins your mailing list, they will receive an email from you, and then maybe another one a few days later, and so on. These are emails that you have written and you've put into the program, and you say, okay, everybody who joins, whether it's today or in 12 months' time, is going to receive exactly the same sequence of emails. And it will seem as if it's coming from you, but you've set it up once and it's automated. Now, for a lot of the people watching this video, I've just told you how to suck eggs, haven't I? But I wanted to get that clear so we've got our definitions right. So when we're going to be talking about choosing your email program to manage your emails, we're just going to assume that every single one of them can do the first step, because a lot of programs out there will not allow you to do the second set of autoresponders. We're not interested in them, okay? So we're getting clear on that. So now when we're going to be looking at the criteria for choosing your program, is we're really going to be talking a lot about autoresponders and the power to do with that. So now let's look at how do you choose the right program, because I tell you what, there are a gazillion out there and there's always new ones coming to the market. It can get really, really overwhelming. So let me just tell you, first of all, how you're going to make that selection, and then some ones that you can use. Now, when it comes to making the selection, you've got to be thinking about what you're trying to achieve in your business through emails. And I find that you're going to make that choice on the programs based on whether you fall into one of 3 categories. Number one is you're just looking for something that will allow you to send out an autoresponder and allow you to send emails. It's all you want, something that's quite simple, and it's going to allow you to do that. So that's number one. Now, some programs that are really good for this are Aweber and MailChimp. I'm going to put all the links to these down below for you, so don't worry about trying to write it down. These are industry standard. All they do is email, and therefore they do it really well. But when it comes to doing anything more sophisticated, they don't have that ability. So let's look at the next level. Number 2 is you want to be able to do something a little bit more sophisticated with your email autoresponders, and you want to be able to segment your list. So by this, I mean you might have somebody that's joined your mailing list and they're getting free information, and you've designed it in a way to build a relationship and then also let them know about your programs and products. Now, you might be, through those emails, upselling into a product. So if somebody goes and purchases that product, they're going to be put onto another email list that says, yay, you bought it, good on you, here's how to use it. It's really going to annoy them, isn't it, if they keep on getting emails trying to sell them something they've bought? Or more so, you know, you're getting somebody that's just coming through and they're getting all this information off you, and then they start getting your broadcasts about things that are happening now, and they're overwhelmed and they unsubscribe. The way to get around that is through segmentation, segmenting your list. So you can say, if somebody purchases this, let's take them off that list that's trying to sell it to them. Sounds really simple, doesn't it? But a lot of programs will not allow you to set up this segmentation, these email automation rules. So if you're going to go down that path, and if you're going to be serious about really marketing and building a funnel, you really want to be able to do that. And this is what I help my clients to do. So let's look at some programs that do that really well. Aweber doesn't at the moment, but news on the grapevine is that they're going to be doing something like that soon. So, you know, if you've got Aweber, don't quit yet, all right? You might be able to have that there. One of the reasons why Aweber is doing that, apparently, is because the competition which is out there is a program that's called Active Campaign. Now, it's quite low price for you to start if your list is just small, and it allows you to pull all that automation into it. Now, let's have a look at some other ones. Another program that will allow you to do it is called SendPepper. And SendPepper actually has a big brother or big sister called Ontraport. So that brings me over to number 3, which is the category of, you know what? I want to have emails that have got autoresponders. I want to be able to segment my list so that I can nurture each part of my list better depending on what part in our relationship they're up to. But you know what? I'm either going to be growing my business and I'm going to need shopping carts and affiliate programs and lots of other things, or I may already be at that stage and I need to have that. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can have something that kind of allows you to not have to throw out everything that you might already have set up in terms of, say, a shopping cart that allows it to tie through. Or you might get an all-in-one package. Now remember, we're talking about emails here, so let's look at programs that allow you to start off small, so you've got your emails managed through them, but you know that as you grow that you can easily upgrade and upscale without having to move everything, which is a total pain in the butt, I can tell you. So there's a couple that are really good for that. I mentioned Active Campaign before, and it will allow you to upgrade quite cheaply actually, and it's one that allows you, it kind of ties together and automates all the different things that you might already have, but it also manages your emails. Another one, I mentioned SendPepper, and it upgrades into Ontraport, and it's pretty awesome actually. It's got lots of really good stuff there for you, but you're going to be, at the time that I was writing this, you know, you're going to be up for about $300 a month. So for people who are just starting out and they're not sure if they're going to be making the cash flow yet, that could be prohibitive. So, but you can start with either SendPepper or the lowest level, the introductory level of Ontraport, which just gives you the emails. Another great one which I use is Infusionsoft. Some people call it Confusionsoft, and I do find it, you know, I have to bang my head against the computer a bit with it, but it's very powerful. Again, you know, it's got a few $1,000s to even start up with that, and you can't just get the emails. So to start off with, that's not going to be your solution unless you're already at that level in business. I hope that helps you. I'm going to put all the links down below. I hope that helps you to make that decision. So remember, the thing you're looking at is, what is your long-term plan? Are you looking for something just really simple and you're expecting that's all you're going to need? Are you wanting something where you can automate things and segment your list, a little bit more sophisticated? Or do you want something that's an all-in-one package? And knowing that most of the ones at level number 2 can upgrade to number 3. So I'd love to hear from you. Any questions you've got. You might have some other really good programs that you highly recommend. There's so many out there. I've only mentioned a few that have come from my research that I know that perform well for you. So please leave your comments, any tips down below, any questions that you've got. I'd love to hear from you. So I really do hope this has helped you to be able to make that decision so that you can get on and actually make stuff happen. Bye.